Well, I'm joined here by my first guest, Mr. Harold Hallman. He's the CEO of a company called Global Medical Equipment of America. Harold, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate you being here with us on location in Phoenix. Now, Global Medical Equipment describes itself as a company that's on a mission. You say you're dedicated to delivering better equipment, better service for an overall better quality of life. Give us a general overview of the company.
Absolutely. Global Medical Equipment is a company that's designed to take breakthrough and disruptive type technologies through to the health industry through various levels of distribution. Our target strategy is to take products that will enhance patient outcomes, reduce cost of care for the industry itself, and improve the quality of life for the patients. And we're doing so through company-owned and managed and controlled distribution channels. With two sets of channels that we're working with as a wholesale as well as a retail strategy internally.
Now, I know that you're not only dealing with medical capital equipment, large medical equipment, but medical supplies as well. Tell us about that side of your business.
Our products range from consumables through durable medical equipment, supplies, and accessories, all of the specific criteria and an outcome design that will help bring the industry costs down, help the patients recover faster or live in a more quality environment. And we're doing so with a different range from not just the capital equipment side where you have your x-ray scanners, but we actually go all the way through to consumables and accessories as well.
Now, I know, when any business person decides to sit down and create a company, you identify a problem or a situation that you think you can solve. So what was wrong with the status quo that you think you can do a better job?
Well, the industry itself has serviced and functioned for many years with the ability to bring products to market that will help patients along the line in the process. The industry has been subsidized and paid for predominantly through third-party reimbursements, and federal government legislation has mandated certain levels of pricing. What we've tried to do is to create avenues and solutions for the industry itself to help the providers of the service itself to accelerate the care in certain areas, to get the patients to a home environment, get them rehabbed in more effectively and efficient manner, and all the while doing so with a better quality of comfort and care for the patients themselves. So our model and strategy is to help the service providers create an environment they can bring better products to their patients, and as well as going direct to the patients to give them better quality of life while they're in a home setting as well.
Well, I think most people would agree that the medical industry and the healthcare industry overall is in the biggest state of confusion that it's ever been in. I mean, we've got this massive healthcare law that was passed earlier in the year. Then, of course, now the GOP is promising they're going to repeal that law. Does any of this politicking that's been going on, does that affect your business? Well,
there is definitely an air of unease and tension in the industry itself. With Tuesday's election results in, the anxieties will continue to grow. There's still a feel of what's going next. Many of the operators are waiting to see what Washington, D.C. is going to do and how Tuesday impacts that. We feel and believe that if we continue the path of bringing the breakthrough type technologies that enhance the outcomes overall, accelerate the rehabilitation for those that are in need of it, and reduce the overall cost of the care of patients, regardless of where the temperature lies, so to speak, in the future of the industry, we're on the right path. So our focus is still bringing the right products to the right market and hitting it on a more vertical approach.
Now, one thing I noticed at your website, which by the way is GMEAtoday.com, you go to the website and there's also some mention of your intention to acquire what you say are groundbreaking medical technologies. Tell us about that.
Right. We actually look at, on an average, about 10 a week of different types of technologies, people that have, ranging from ideas to products that are thoughts by inventors. Predominantly what we have is a very strict and stringent criteria for acceptance into our portfolio. The products have to satisfy patient outcomes, cost, and quality of care mottos that we bring to the table. Many of the products that we look at are under-commercialized or under-marketed. They all have the required and necessary certifications, the industry certifications, and are coded by the third-party and reimbursement institutions for payment. What we do then at that point is we look and bring in new ideas that will help round out the portfolio to keep us growing and expanding. One of the other areas is we've just recently negotiated contractual relationships with some minority businesses. We have an 8A with the National Tribal Industry Group. We also have a service disabled owned small business unit that will open us up to federal, to public sectors. Federal contracts and state and local levels, which will increase the need for us to supply advanced products and additional products So we've got avenues that we can attract newer technologies to.
I notice again on the website you have like an organizational chart, and you're looking at the wholesale aspect, the retail aspect, international as well. Tell us about that.
Well, the wholesale side is an opportunity for us to create a platform to get into the hospitals, the institutions, nursing cares, acute care, long-term care, etc. It opens us up to the actual people who are providing the care to the patients. It also gives us an opportunity to create significant economies that will enable us to have some purchasing power on those products that we don't directly own or control, for us to be able to feed through to the retail side, as well as to be able to maintain cost in the marketplace. The retail sector is a strategic demographic plan where we have top 15 demographics looking at the elderly population, looking at baby boomers, and again, recognizing this is the largest consumer population that this industry has ever experienced. In order to get direct to patient, we're looking at direct to consumer modeling, and we're doing it through our own stores in local areas that are selected as part of our strategy to expand. The international side is more of an agent or a joint venture relationship. Requires a number of different certifications, and is based on the area of the world or the globe that we're participating in. So we're very, very aware of those relationships. One of those we're working with right now is a group in Europe who has significant participation with CE mark, which is the local classification for products in order to be able to market in that trade area.
You know, of course, here in the United States alone, the healthcare industry is such a large, significant piece of our overall GDP that the overall landscape should be, and probably is, extremely competitive. How competitive is the space that you're in?
It's highly competitive. Experienced, long-tenured companies, been in the industry a long time, very successful businesses whom we respect very well. These companies have experienced in the last 5 to 8 years 2 significant changes in the industry itself. And they are experiencing, again, a shift with regard to the reimbursements and the culture in the industry, as we mentioned, with the pending legislation changes with the new regime from the Republicans. Understanding that, we're going to compete by staying focused on bringing the new technologies to the markets, servicing all sectors, staying focused on being able to bring results and value propositions for all concerned.
Now, I know that the company is exploring their options with respect to entering the public capital markets. How's that proceeding?
We recognize that an aggressive strategy that we've lined out definitely needs access to long-term capital. We've spoken with and evaluated a number of different market makers and various public exchanges. Received very well to date, and it is definitely an option going forward and a plan that we're researching further.
Once again, the company is Global Medical Equipment of America. Harold, why is this a good time right now for people to take a closer look at your company?
Well, it's IP portfolio strength. We're the stringent requirement to become a participant with us with the newer products and breakthrough type technologies. It's a very diverse strategy with regard to a wholesale side. We've created a hub and spoke environment and able to improve our serviceability, so we have the products where the customer has needs and they're on a timely fashion, and able to control the pricing to the customers, whether it be service providers or patients. It's a retail strategy that brings our serviceability and our breakthrough products direct to the market where the population density satisfies the need to have direct service available. It's a comprehensive strategy that involves forward-looking, the ability to think and to maneuver. We're looking for joint venture relationships with strategic partners that will help us grow and expand. Overall, we feel shareholder value is best served by enhancing and bringing best customer service we can, best products we can, bringing it to those and creating value propositions for all concerned.
In the ever-changing landscape of the healthcare industry, lots of different things are going on. We, of course, have been talking to Global Medical Equipment of America. If you'd like more information about them, you can visit their website, gmeatoday.com, or you can call us toll-free, 888-259-4449. Harold, we're initiating coverage of the company this week. I'm going to be following you very closely over the next several months. I appreciate you joining us here in Phoenix and look forward to more updates down the line. Thanks for joining us.
I look forward to it. Thank you.
Take care.